What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to talk about how narcissists ruin what they don't understand. And ways of doing so is they process what they think they heard and they blow it out of proportion. They become very emotional train wrecks, and there's no stopping them once their mind is on go. Narcissists are some of the most illogical thinkers, and it's important to know that their thought process differs from a person who tries to see things from a different perspective. Narcissists think with emotion, so their mind is already made up based off how they hear it. If it doesn't feel good to them, then you said it wrong. When in reality, they've already decided to take it the wrong way. That's the tricky part. This is what you're dealing with a narcissist. So if you're sitting up there looking confused, doing an argument or a disagreement, before the argument really blows up, it's because they know what they're doing already. They're trying to get you to change your mind and see things their way. They need you to be on the same page as them at all times, share the same views as they do, and feel the way that they need you to feel in order to meet their needs. They are very selfish thinkers, and they think that everything should come easy for them, And it's more than just self-entitlement. It's also an attempt to control how you think and how you feel. Because if a narcissist can get you to think the way they want you to think, then you would need a mind of your own. They're the most controlling and diabolical kind of humans to know and to deal with. You got to be careful dealing with someone like that, because they will completely drain you. They will drain you and drag you through an unnecessary back and forth, made up argument in order to trick you into believing that they're right so that you can go along with them. And once they got you, then you're drained, you're tired, you're worn out, so you throw in the towel. It's whatever, have it your way, okay, whatever you say. And that's the wrong way to be with anybody. Never let anybody control your perspective, the way you feel about things. You have your right to entitlement. I mean, not entitlement. You have, freedom of choice. You have that. No one have the right to take that from you. No one should have that much power to take away your freedom of choice. It's called preference, and everybody has a right to preference. You have a right to choose. Now we have to deal with whatever comes with what we choose, but we have the right to choose. Narcissists don't think that way. They're very controlling. They want to control everything about you and everything around you. In the moment that you realize what they're trying to do to you, it's best to let them know. It's best to let them know it and back away. Just slowly back away. Fall back from them. They'll pick up on it and they'll realize, I deserve better than this. I don't need to deal with people who are so controlling. They fail to see the error in their own ways. They fail to see that they are the cause of us, falling apart or things just never working out. Anything that doesn't feel good most of the time is probably not good for you. And even though you have good intentions on making things work for whatever reason, narcissists don't care about that. They don't care about your good intentions. They're all about how it makes them feel and what they could get out of it. You know, if you're not playing their game the way they want you to play it, which is a very dangerous thing to do, you know, they really don't want to have nothing to do with you. But at the same time, they're going to pick with you as a way to punish you. They want to keep throwing it in your face that you made a mistake and they're not going to let you forget it. It's like, if you don't want to deal with somebody anymore, then don't. Don't deal with them just to pick with them. You know, if you want to be done with someone because you just don't want to deal with it no more, it's simple. Just leave them alone. You don't have to be there. Just leave them alone. You know, because the longer you stay, the worse it gets. The narcissists, they don't mind playing that game with you. They don't have nothing to lose. You do. And narcissists, they don't listen to learn because they think they think they know it alls. And either way it goes, they don't like to be told what to do. Or even if you give them the best possible advice, the best advice to live by, they're going to look at it like you're trying to change them. And if it doesn't feel good to them or they don't feel like it puts off a good image that draws certain attention, then they're not trying to hear that. Even though it's the best thing that could happen for them, they don't care about that. You know, they hate rules and they hate a difference of opinion. And they don't know how to accept different opinions respectfully. Instead, they'd rather argue and debate, you know, because with narcissists, you're either right or you're wrong. And when you're right, you're just perfect for them. Perfect. That's what I need you to do. It's like you're always, you know, an act in a scene in a movie for them. And you know, when you do that scene and you finally nail it, and then the director's like, perfect, perfect, you know, like, and then they keep that part. That's how narcissists act with you. It's like they coach you along the way to be who they need you to be for them. You know. But when your opinion differs from theirs, then you're wrong. And then they begin to feel some type of way. And they become emotional victims with these big hearts and good ideas for you. And it's like, why are you making plans for my life? Why are you reserving my time? Why are you putting in so much effort to make me the person you need me to be so you can feel good about yourself? Ain't that crazy? See, because it's all good when you follow their lead, but the moment that you come up with a bright idea, they frown up on it. And they make you out to be the difficult person to deal with. And they really try to flip the script and say that you're just trying to take over. You want the spotlight. You know, you want to be in charge. And it's not like that. It's like, no, that's actually who you are. You know. So they become so angry. And the anger is like right beneath the surface. It's like when you don't give them what they want. You know, it's their way or no way. No matter how calm you are, the narcissist will do their best to get you to see things their way, or else you won't hear the last of it. Even if that means, you know, taking something away from you, they'll do that. They will punish you by taking away from you or delaying something that they had promised you before. Because they want to change your mind about something. You know, so they love to punish you by dismissing you, you know, simply because you don't always agree with them. So they'll mess up a good thing because their thought process is based off emotions. Narcissist is like, what I heard is not what I wanted to hear. So because of that, I'm going to shut you out. And their behavior clearly shows that a narcissist self, again, they will mess up a good thing because their thought process is based off emotions. The narcissist think is, well, what I heard is not what I wanted to hear. So because of that, I'm going to shut down and shut you out because I don't have time for that. I feel disrespected and disregarded, and you hurt my feelings. See, it's all about their feelings when they don't get what they want, and they're just playing like they're hurt just because they know they can do that with you. Most of the time, the narcissists already know the response they're going to get out of a person when they throw up the feelings thing. You hurt my feelings. So they could pretty much depend on you just patting them up and apologizing. Apologizing for no reason because you've done nothing wrong but expressed a difference of opinion. And there's nothing wrong with that. They mess up a good thing because of their thought process. They ruin what they don't understand. And the longer you stick around, the worse that it gets. The narc will not change. You'll only be living off false hope. They shut down and shut you out as a form of control and punishment. And the narc's behavior clearly shows that they lack self-awareness. And most likely they won't change. To stick around and hope for change is pretty much a waste of time. I hate to say it. We all hate to say it because we've all been there with a narcissist. It's a waste of time. You barely hear of a narcissist changing. I'm not talking about just all of us with, we all have narc traits. I'm talking about the most dangerous type of narcissists. They don't change. And then the ones who make it easy for you to point them out because they tell on themselves all the time just by opening up their mouth. They don't change. They're stuck in their ways. Again, but to hope for change is a waste of time. And it becomes just as delusional as the narcissist's way of thinking. Except, your intentions are to compromise, agree, to disagree, or to make peace. And narcissists, well, theirs is just to simply control. So anyway, that concludes this video, and thank y'all for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.